All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome to tonight's call. It's a really special call with my friend Jamie Parsons. I'll tell you about her in just a second, but this is a call we're going to have for my team, and I thought, you know what, this is a topic about like pages that I think a lot of us are really curious about as we're trying to build our brand and kind of reach more people, and we're sort of all in different phases and stages of the like page journey, but I thought it could, help a lot of us. So it's not just my team on, but we've got some of the Transformers team too. So Jamie is my friend from Indiana. We met 3 years ago on an airplane on the way to Las Vegas. She was going with her girlfriends, and it was some couples going on a little couples trip, and I was on my way to my first summit. And Jamie was a coach at the time, but she wasn't going to summit that year. And anyway, the plane was really full. She was sitting with her girlfriends, and the guys were sitting together, and there was a spot next to, I see Monica smiling because she was there. She was on that flight with me too. And there was a spot next to Jamie's husband, so I sat next to him, and it's a 4-hour flight, so we chatted the whole time. Super nice guy. He was so proud of Jamie. I remember him saying, listen, my wife's a coach, but no, she's like doing something with this. She's big time. She's going to be big time. And he was just so proud of her. And then, Jamie and I connected on Facebook following that plane ride. And then we were recently certified in Insanity together in Bloomington. And then we also were able to hang out at the New Leaders Conference in LA recently. So our paths just kind of keep crossing. We have very similar backgrounds. We were both teachers, stay-at-home moms, young children around the same age. So it's been really cool to get to know her. But I've really enjoyed watching her business grow. I think Jamie's done an amazing job at growing her like page. She really has grown her business pretty much solely from her like page, and she'll tell you about that. But I love her posts. I love how real she is and down to earth. I feel like people can connect with her right away. And she's just done a really good job. So it's been super fun to watch her star grow. And let's see, her stats. So Jamie's a 5-star diamond coach. She was just 2 points away from elite last year, right? 2 points, yeah. So she's legit and working really hard. She is a Success Club 5 All-Star, which means 24 consecutive months in Success Club 5, and then she's Success Club 10 Legends, so that's 12 consecutive months of hitting Success Club 10, which is really, really awesome and hard to do. So, Jamie, I think with that, why don't you take it away? We're so excited to hear from you.
Wow, thank you. I'm glad you kept it very PG, the story how we met. So, well, it was pretty.
It was PG.
PG-13. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for having me. I this is kind of something new for me that I just started doing recently. Was talking on other people's calls. So, talking on my calls when I first started was nerve-wracking, and I would always sweat and thinking like, what are they thinking, and it was I don't know, raise your hand if you just listened to Jen Sincero on the Success Club. Yes, on the Success Club call. That's kind of what she said, is you just have to do it and then you'll build confidence. And so now it doesn't bother me. I still sweat a little bit, but anyway, so thank you for having me. And I'm going to talk about like pages. And if you were on right before we started, you would have heard me say that I washed my hair for you guys, so you're very special. And you will see that on my like page too, because it's kind of funny. People actually come up to me and ask me how I keep my hair looking like it's clean, even though it's not. So it really has nothing to do with fitness, health or fitness, but I'm giving them value. And that's kind of what I'm going to talk about a little bit with my like page. So I have some slides to show you, and then I'm going to stop my share and go to my like page and so show you some stuff and then go back. So we're going to kind of flip-flop. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. I'm going to have to move the little pictures over real fast. Maybe. I can never find. Don't do that yet. Okay. Let me move my picture. And then I'll go back to this. Okay. So can you see my slides? Okay, good. All right. So we're going to talk about like pages for business. And let's keep going. We'll talk about the overview. So we're going to talk about how to create a like page, how to use your like page. I call this the 5 W's and the 1 H of your page. I used to be a teacher, so who, what, when, where, why, and how of your like page. Tagging your personal page so that you can kind of grab both. And we will also talk about ads and boosting posts on your like page. So we're going to pretty much start from 0 and then build up from there. So if you don't have a like page, that's okay. We'll talk about it. If you do have a like page, we'll get a little deeper into that too. Okay, so social media is your business BFF. It's free. You can reach a whole bunch of people, not know them, and still reach them. And you don't have to spend a lot of money. You really don't have to spend any money. I've not figured that out quite yet, but I'm getting there. But I don't spend very much money on it. So use social media. There's Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, I'm sure Periscope. There's tons of social media outlets that you can use to build your business. I would stick with just 1 or 2. If you're new to social media or new to like pages, I'd stick with just Facebook first. Then maybe get into Instagram. Instagram and Facebook are connected. So if you post something on Instagram, it automatically can be posted on Facebook. Twitter, same thing. I used to use Twitter, but I didn't really get anything out of it as far as my business goes. So I stopped using Twitter, but the same thing. You can connect Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that stuff. A lot of people like Pinterest. I also stopped using Pinterest because I was wasting time. I would get on there to post or pin something and then, I like this recipe. I think I'll put it over here. And that girl's outfit's really cute. I want to get that. I'm going to put it over here. And then, wait, what was I doing? So I just totally stopped Pinterest because I can't handle myself on Pinterest. So I shut it off. Let's see. I just got into YouTube, so I'm posting a lot more videos. Mostly for my team, though. I'm making videos for my team or my new coaches. I don't really post or make videos for challenge packs or, any of that good stuff. Okay, so we're going to get right into making your like page. So you go to your home page. First, you will see where it says don't get distracted by Facebook. Again, just like Pinterest, I can get distracted scrolling on Facebook. So I have a little, I think it's called a plugin maybe, that I put on my computer to where I cannot see any of my newsfeed. So when I get on Facebook, I can do all my work. You can see my tons of groups I have there on the left, but my newsfeed is totally gone. So I can't get distracted in that. It's called Kill My Newsfeed, if you want to get that. It's a Google Chrome application. And you can I think you just go to the App Store. If you have a Mac, you go to the App Store, search it, and then put it on your computer, and your newsfeed is vanished. Now, I do keep it on my phone, and I keep it on my phone because that's my prize. If I get all my work done, then I can go to my phone and start scrolling through Facebook. So back to your personal page, you go to your home page, and then all the way at the bottom at the left, where the heart and the arrow is, you will see pages. You can create your page down there. I have another page. You see it says Stonecrest Golf. That's another page that I work with a family business. But you want to go to create page, and then there will be a box that pops up. We'll ask you if you're a business, if you're a public figure, if you're a community, different things like that. I would choose business or public figure just because it gives you less questions, actually. If you go into community or other things, you're going to get into a ton of questions that you're not going to know what you're supposed to put in that box. So business or public figure, those are probably the best two. Okay, so we're going to go to my Facebook page, my like page, and check it out. And I'm going to go through a few details about that. So I'm going to stop my share. Maybe. Whoop, that's my last page. There we go. Okay, is my share gone? Yeah, okay, good. I'm going to go back to share screen and I'm going to share my like page. Right there. Okay, can you see my like page? Yeah, okay, good. So this is my like page. You will see my banner here. These are all professional pictures. You don't have to have professional pictures, but I wouldn't probably take a selfie and put it on there. I mean, you could if it's a really, really good one, but I wouldn't also make it too busy. So make your banner, maybe tell your name. If you have a business name, you can put that on there, maybe your email. There's lots of people, lots of successful coaches you can follow and get good ideas from their banners. But try to keep it pretty basic. So really all I did, I put 3 pictures together. I think on this one I used PicMonkey.com, PicMonkey.com, and just put 3 pictures together and put my name on there and called it a day. You will see where it says click for more info. If you click that picture, you're going to get all my info. I kind of welcome you to my page, tell you about myself. If you scroll down, you will see, if you click here on this form, this will take you to an application to join my challenge group. I made this form for free on Wufoo, funny name, WUFOO.com. You can make 3 applications for free. So if you click on that, it will take you to a challenge group application. Typically, I don't have my challengers fill out an application, but this just looks more professional, so I put it on here. If you keep scrolling, you will get an application to join my team. So same thing, Wufoo, WUFOO.com. I made another, it says the Bling Team Coach Business application. They can click on it, fill it out, all their information comes to me. And then thanks for visiting. Let's see, I'm gonna X that out. Okay, so we're back. And then my profile picture, again, is professional. Yours doesn't have to be professional, but again, I probably wouldn't take a selfie unless it's a good one. Maybe have a friend take a picture of you. That would be a little bit better. All right, so I'm gonna scroll down a little bit, and if messages pop up, my page is live right now, so I'll just X them out. Okay, so right here, I want to go to the call to action button. I call this the call to action button. So I made it say contact us. If you click on it, you can promote your page here. You can edit to make it say, I think there's a few different things you can make it say. I just put contact us. I actually am not sure I've had anyone ever use this button, but it looks nice. Okay, it looks professional. Here's the light. I guess I like my own page. That's nice of me. And then I'm going to go to the more right here. So I have apps here. I have the Beachbody Challenge. Again, if they want to join a challenge group, they can click here. It will take them to my, I might click on that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they click on that. It's still on my like page. But then you scroll down and they can read all about the Beachbody Challenge, take the challenge, which takes them to buy a challenge pack and different things. Okay, let me go back real fast. More things under the more button is the contact me. I have my videos here. I used to do contests, not so much anymore, but if I do, they would go into this tab. There's promotions. Again, I don't really do those too much. I have a lead page, which is a whole different topic. And it actually took me a really long time to figure this out. And then I stopped using it because it was so confusing. But if someone wanted to click on that, they would give me their email address. And in turn, they would get kind of like a clean eating plan. Now, if you are, let's see. I can't remember where I learned this from, but if you happen to stumble on this, then you will kind of know what I'm talking about. But I wouldn't worry about this part, lead pages. Events, I do a lot of events from my page, and I will talk about that soon. Now, to put all of those things on there, like the Beachbody Challenge, Contact Me videos, you would go right here to Manage Tabs, and you can put those extra apps in there. And I'll show you another place those are too. Okay, so scrolling down, you can make drafts. So I'm going to click on this, meaning I have things that I want to post, but I don't want to post them yet. And some of these, you can see I think I made one in March and in June that I still never posted because I just didn't like it anymore. But that's okay. It's there for ideas. If say it tomorrow morning, I wake up and think, oh, I don't know what to post, or I can come to my drafts, kind of ideas that I've already had, and post one of those. I'll show you one of these. So this was in November. Hammer and Chisel had not come out yet. And I put, are you ready to get hammered and chiseled? Launching December 1st. This program will sell out fast on the wait list. So this is when the wait list was going on. I ended up never posting this because I had a whole bunch of other ideas. But it's just kind of, I knocked my earphone out. It's a just in case type of thing. This one, I will post about spring break right around the corner, and my challenge group's coming up. Let's see. So you can make things and save them and use them for later. You can also schedule post. So if you see here, I have 2 scheduled posts already. Now I made these videos yesterday, I believe. I called them nap time workouts. So what was supposed to happen was that one was supposed to post today and one was supposed to post tomorrow, but somehow they both posted at the same time today, so it's just fine. I could have deleted it, but I didn't, because what I want this page to do is to give value. So if somebody watches both of them, great. If they only catch one, I'm still giving them value. I'm still giving something they can watch, take back. Hopefully they share it with their friends or they like it so it gets more coverage. So here are my scheduled posts. I have 2 more nap time workouts on here. My avatar, or the people I'm trying to reach, are stay-at-home moms. So that's why I call it nap time workout. So this one right here is a video, and it's going to post on February 15th around nap time, about 1:30. Okay, and then another one is going to post February 17th, same thing, around 1:30. So you have your drafts, which you can make and save, and then you have your scheduled post, which you can post, but no, not post. You can draft it and then schedule it to post later. And please write down questions, because I will answer a bunch of questions at the end. So here's my hair post for all of you. I have the pleasure of speaking on another team's call tonight. They must be pretty special, and you are. I washed my hair for them. And so tomorrow, I bet I will have a few people say, you washed your hair, it looks so nice, which is so funny. But I talk a lot about not washing my hair, or ways to fix my hair to where, I know it's kind of gross, but you know, whatever. It's me. So I talk about ways I do a lot of side braids because it kind of hides, you know, the gross in there. And then I use baby powder. There's so many ways, but I am sharing value, whether it's gross or weird or funny or what. I'm sharing value so people in the outside world, I actually had someone come to me today and say, okay, so do you braid your hair after you wash it? Or do you not wash it at all and then braid it? She really wanted to know. So this is actually, in a weird way, sharing value with people. Who knew, right? Okay, so I want to go over here where it says apps. So I have the Beachbody Challenge app. I have a Contact Me. Here's the contest thing again that I don't ever use, which I should change, but I just haven't. So if you click here on apps, then you're going to see all of these. To tell you the truth, I was trying to remember how I did this, and I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to let Katie know, and she's going to tell all of you, because it was so long ago that I did the apps. make sure you have a good About Me section, just kind of a little, my husband calls these the Trump card, like the Donald Trump card, where you kind of say, yay me, you know, I did this, I did this, I did this, because people do look at that. And so give yourself a little pat on the back and let them know what you've done. All right, so here's pictures. I want to show you, this was my nap time video today. And it was getting a lot of views. A lot of people were being reached. A lot of people were liking it. So what I did is I went over here. Let me see if there's one up here. Okay, so you'll see where it says boost post right here. Okay, so I boosted this post because a lot of people are already seeing it. So I wanted to get it into more people's newsfeed for $3. I boosted it for $3 and just until tomorrow. If it's not doing well, I'll shut it off. Or if it is doing well, then maybe I'll add a little more money to it. It's going to bring more people to my page. And also more people are probably going to like my page. And then their friends will like, you know, it just keeps going on. So if you have a really good post or something that you really like, go ahead and boost it for a few dollars. You don't have to spend much. You can maybe even use $1 and see how it goes. I have used $1, $2, $3, $5, $10. It really depends on what I'm looking for and how well the post has already done. And I will show you one that I spent a little more money on in just a second. Scrolling down, there's another video that wasn't supposed to post today, but it did. That's all right. I'm trying to find one specific. Okay, here we go. So this post was from February 9th. And if you see right here, it says engaging post. That means, again, a lot of people have looked at it and they've stopped and read it. And so I didn't boost this post. There we go. I didn't boost the post, but I could have. I didn't just because I didn't really have a call to action or I wasn't really sharing any value. It was just a funny thing. So I put that there. And then this is the reason I wanted to show you this, because right here I've tagged my personal page. So here's my like page, and I've tagged my personal page so that both sets of likers, both sets of followers will see this picture, or they will see, oh, I didn't know she had a like page. I'm going to go over here and look at it. So I will show you how I did that. Okay, so here's the post. I posted this picture and then I click on it. So this is what comes up. Yes, and we're Purdue Boilermakers. I don't know if we're like rivals, probably not with you. I mean, we're more of IU rivals, but I don't know. I actually live at IU, so I probably should have went there, but I didn't. Anyway, I get off on tangents. So I clicked on my picture. I'm going to go up here, highlight this, and I'm just going to hit return and refresh it. Hopefully. There we go. Okay, so I refreshed it, and then I can click on my face. Let's click on Purdue Pete to see if that works. No, that's another one. Here we go. Here it is right there. And you can tag photo. Okay, so I'm going to tag, let's just pretend I'm tagging Katie. I'm not really going to, but you can tag personal pages in your like pages after you refresh the picture. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to unshare and then go back to my slides. Share screen again. There's so many. Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta find it. That's not it. Okay, I think I found it. Back. Okay, good. Do you see it? Are we back? Okay, good. Okay, so this is what I was talking about at tagging your personal page. So you post a picture on your like page, then you click on the picture, refresh the picture, and then you can tag your personal page or you can tag your friends' personal pages. Now, if you are on your like page and you want to tag your friends' like pages, you can do that just fine. You don't have to refresh anything. You can do it right away. But if you want to tag your personal page, you have to refresh it and then tag your personal page. And I really have no idea why that is and why that works, but it works. Another thing I do is if I'm on my phone and I'm posting on my like page through the app, let me see what the app is called. I think it's called Pages. Yes, it's called Pages. There's a specific app for Facebook Pages. If I post something on Pages and I want to tag my personal page, then I will pull it up in Safari and pull Facebook up in Safari, and I can tag my picture that way. So there's a couple ways to do it. Okay, let's move on. So social media, again, I've been talking about Facebook. Beachbody says we should post 2 to 3 times per day. I actually try to make that 3 to 5 times per day. The more I'm in people's newsfeed, the better, I think, as long as I'm sharing value. And I usually only post about Beachbody once a day or so. Uh-oh. Katie, it says I'm running out of time. I'll hurry. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I'll upgrade it, Jamie, if it lets me.
Okay. I think I might be done within 10 minutes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll check in like 5. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, I like to post 3 to 5 times per day. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes I only get 1 to 2 times per day. But again, if I'm sharing value, then I think that's what matters. I only talk about Beachbody usually once per day. I talk about the business opportunity once per day if I am in the last 2 weeks of the month. So I share my business opportunity in the last 2 weeks of the month, and I post it 1 time per day. But I always post different things. I don't say, I will post my event, maybe my sneak peek. I will post what Beachbody has done for me, but not in those words. Just any types of things to get the business opportunity and what coaching is done for my family. Make your social media your reality show. I think it was Bonnie Engel that said this at New Leader Conference. She said, don't make it like it's a sad story. Don't make it, a sad story, but people want to see into your life and they want to see your real life. They don't want to see a perfect life, because nobody has a perfect life, but they want to see real. Gain followers by being likable. So if you do this, put yourself in somebody else's shoes and go through your newsfeed. What does it look like to you? Does it look like, hey, I really like this person, I'm going to keep scrolling? Or does it look like, that was good. I like that recipe, I'll keep it. That's okay. Or is it like, oh my gosh, I'm going to pull my hair out if I have to look at this news feed anymore? Be likable, which I'm sure all of you are very likable. But if you feel like you maybe don't feel confident, then fake it till you make it. And I did this for a long time. I was not confident. I was very unsure of myself. I was very nervous to post anything. But I followed successful coaches and got ideas from them, and then finally gained confidence to where I was, okay, I kind of get this, and now I'm able to figure out my own stuff. And then finally, be consistent, keep it simple, and share your life, share your struggles. People can relate to struggles. If you say in the workout, your workout's not going very well, share that, because for most people, workouts are hard, and they want to know that you struggle just the same. They want to relate to you. Okay, so Facebook ads. Katie, I don't know if I'm going to be done. I thought I was going to, but this one might take a second.
I'm trying to upgrade, and I'm clicking it, and I do not, it's not letting me do anything. Do you have any tips? I'm clicking upgrade to pro. Can you guys see when I do that?
No, or I can't.
Upgrade to pro, and then nothing happens. So I could create another meeting right after this. Would that, if I can't figure this out, another link?
I think I'll just try to get it done.
Okay.
Okay, so real fast, Facebook ads, use an eye-catching picture. Think about your avatar. So your avatar is the person, pretty much yourself. Who are you looking for? For me, it's a stay-at-home mom who is 25 to 44 years old. Maybe they're looking to lose a little bit of weight. They are trying to find something more for themselves. Because when I was a stay-at-home mom, I just felt like a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to be more than that. I wanted to help my family. So that's what I'm looking for. What are your expectations if you are doing a coaching ad? What are your expectations? Are you looking for hard workers? Are you looking for people who are self-motivated, self-starters? I always put that now because I want them to make sure if you're not self-motivated or self-starter, maybe there's another coach you can find. Use the word we for your team. So we do this and we do that rather than I. It just looks better. Answer fears, objections, and misconceptions. So people are scared to join a challenge group, or they're scared to join the coaching opportunity. So let them know that you were scared too, or you had hesitations, but then also tell them what happened when you said yes. Well, it says the meeting has upgraded to pro account. Yay! I don't know. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I got to go back again. Okay. Where was I? Facebook ads. Okay, I talked about the Wufoo application. You can have 3 for free. And also now, and I've only done this once, but when you do a Facebook ad, you can connect it to Instagram. So you can also make an Instagram ad out of that same Facebook ad. I've only done it once, and it really wasn't very successful, so I turned off the Instagram part, but it also could have been my bad. I just didn't know what I was doing with Instagram, but I tried. Okay, so here is a Facebook ad that I made. I posted it, I think, last weekend or maybe 2 weekends ago, and it was really successful. I ended up with about 24 applications, people that I don't know, and one of them signed up to be a coach 2 days ago, or yesterday. So this is, again, a professional picture. You don't have to use a professional picture, but you want it to be, if you're scrolling, you want someone to stop at that picture and be like, what's she doing? What's she all about? So I added stay-at-home mompreneur at the top. I put my website, and then I just added the little polka dots because I thought they were cute. So, and then you can see my post. I put application at the bottom of the post, so if they start to read it and get bored, then they can just go right to the application, because in the long run, I get to say if they get to be on my team. And little did they know I was going to take everybody if they were motivated. But still, it's, you put it there because it looks professional. At the bottom, I put fear is a liar. There's no better time than now. So I'm giving them information knowing that I know they're scared, but it's okay because I was scared too. Here's another one that did really well. This was a professional picture from Summit last summer that Team Beachbody took. I just put the possibilities are endless, and then I blurred everybody's faces out. So you can, I won't read it to you, but you can look there, and I put words like CEO, stay-at-home mom, health and fitness coaching business, girl boss, words that would pop out. So not only do they know that I'm serious and I want someone who's going to be a CEO, but they also know that what it is, online health and coaching business. And you can't see my application, but there was an application attached to this one. Okay, so Facebook ads, choose your best posting times. My favorite thing, and I can go back to my like page in just a second, but on the bottom right hand part of your Facebook homepage, there should be a little number. So if you take all those the chat bar down, there will be a number, and it will tell you how many people are on Facebook at that time. If the number is less then usually sometimes I'll post around 85, but if it's less than 100, I don't post anything that I really, really want to get into people's newsfeed. So one of those ads, I will post it at a really high traffic time, and then I will turn it into an ad or turn it into a boost. And actually, boosts and ads are a little bit different. So an ad, you have to go through the ads manager, and you can actually use the power editor, but it gets kind of confusing. So you might just want to stick with ads manager. There you can choose your avatar. Again, the people you are trying to reach. So I'm trying to reach 25 to 44-year-olds, moms, busy moms, stay-at-home moms. I have a whole list of people that I'm trying to reach because the world is huge. We can't reach everyone. And really, I don't want everyone following me because they're not like me and I can't relate. But I can relate to stay-at-home moms. I can relate to busy moms and all that jazz. So you can also post something and boost it. Like I said earlier, if something's doing really well, then I'll go ahead and boost it to get it out there even more. Hopefully people will share it and then their friends like it and the ball keeps rolling. And then the avatar, I've talked about that a few times. To find your avatar, you can go to your Facebook like page. So once you have a like page, or if you already have a like page, at the top, I believe it's the left, there's something that says insights. That will tell you who the people, their ages, who follow you. It will tell you if they're married, if they went to college, how much money they make. I mean, it tells you a good amount of information. I don't use the marriage or the money or anything like that. I just use the ages, man or woman. It's always woman for me. And I think that's about it. Okay. Oh, more on the avatar. So this picture pretty much represents my avatar. The mom who's like this and the kids are pulling on her and she has this and this and this to do. That's my target audience. Who is your target audience? How do they spend their time? What are their interests? What is their family like? What is their job like? Do they have a job? Do they stay at home? Just because they stay at home doesn't mean they have a job because they do. How will you approach them to build trust? So you probably, if you get a new follower, and I always like to, if I get a new follower, a lot of times I will go to their personal page and look to see if they are in my avatar. If they are, I will send them a message, but I will not say, hey, join my challenge group right away. I like to form them. I get to know them. I mean, let's be real. Most of the time they don't write back, but if they do, then I will form them. The people who don't write back usually write back in the future because they're watching me. So that's how I'm building trust with the people who don't write back, is they're watching me, they're watching my page. The people who do write back, I'll again ask them about their family, what they like to do. Eventually I'll get into, do you have any health and fitness goals? And then we'll go from there. What are their biggest burdens or biggest problems, and how can you solve their problem? And what makes your offer better? Again, my husband says, use the Donald Trump card. Give them your accolades and your accomplishments. Pat yourself on the back a little bit, but don't be, well, I did this, and just kind of, well, I can help you because I have been through 2 years of challenge groups, things like that. I also use my like page. Sorry, what time is it? Am I going over? I'm kind of going over.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, I'm almost at our office. I also use my like page for Facebook events. So I will make an event through my like page. I'll share it on my like page. I'll share it on my private page. I will invite people through the event, but then I will also send them a private message. It's public. I make it public. Now you can make it private, but no one's going to see it. So I always make it public because even if I don't invite them, they still might be interested and they click going. In these Facebook events, and I'm sure you've seen one of these, for specifically a sneak peek, I will post every 10 minutes new information about a sneak peek. If it's an event for a challenge group, I usually post about once to 2 times a day different information about the challenge group, and then I will take all those people and put them in a Facebook group, a private or closed group. I put videos on these event pages. Again, even if they didn't click going, they're probably going to see those videos and they're going to see the post, which might spark their interest. I talk about prizes if I'm going to have prizes during the event. Now I put third week of the month here because that's when I always have my sneak peeks, my coaching sneak peeks. I always have them the third week of the month. No really rhyme or reason there. That's just how I do it, because then in a couple weeks we can do Coach Basics. I use words like no obligation, just info. As a stay-at-home mom, people think that I lay on the couch and eat bonbons and watch soap operas all day. And so I sometimes will be like, what do I do all day? Come to this event and see what in the world I do all day. I like to use humor in a lot of things. I'm sure you figured that out. So that's one of my things that are funny. People, again, think I lay on the couch and don't do anything as a stay-at-home mom, which is not true. So then I say, come figure out what I do all day. I like to make it attractive by changing the title of the event. One time I had a PJ party, a coach PJ party, Coaches and Cocktails, Stay-at-Home Mom, Build a Business. That's the one that's coming up next week. I just like to play with the title a little bit. And then right here, this is an event I posted off of my like page called Coaches and Cocktails. And you can see it. It's very simple. Even if the people did not click going, they could still kind of scroll through and look at all the posts. So it's kind of a tricky way to get into people's newsfeed. Okay, and I'm sure Katie remembers this at New Leader Conference. Bonnie Engel, she's one of the people that I scroll through her newsfeed and say to myself, I want to be her friend, because she is so happy. She has this huge smile on her face. She's laughing in a picture, she's smiling, but she also tells her struggles. So she's real. And this quote just kind of punched me in the face when she said, we are in a gold mine handing out treasure maps. So we have this opportunity. We're sitting on this opportunity. All we need to do is say, here you go. Here you go. Would you like to try it? Would you like to join a challenge group? Would you like to join my Facebook event? And that's kind of what we're doing with our like pages, is we may not be sending out specific private messages, but to all of our followers, they're watching us sitting on our gold mine and they're reaching for their treasure map. They're just waiting for us to hand it out. So I hope that was helpful. And I need to take a breath.
You did a great job. Can you hear me?
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I can.
Thank you so much.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what questions do you guys have? I have a few, but I'll let you guys go first. I think I muted you guys.
Oh, there's some in the chat, right?
Yeah, go ahead and, yeah, that's right.
Oh, boiler up. Yeah.
If you guys want to type them in the chat, we could do it that way, and then I could unmute you, or you could wave your hand. Oh, Melissa, you have a question? Or are you just cheering? There you go.
Cheering's good too. Go Boilers. I was on the Purdue dance team, so I know
Does anybody have a question? I'm sorry, you guys are muted. But just wave. Okay. Well, I did. I'm really fascinated by how from our team, we've sort of been taught, at least when I started 3 years ago, we build our personal page up and then we create our like page and go from there. And that's how a lot of us have done it, and it's been successful. But now, things are moving a little bit in a different direction, and I see that a lot of the training now is you start coaching and you get your like page going. And I know, Jamie, that you really have never posted a lot on your personal page. And I'm just curious how, is that the culture of the team that you're a part of, or is that just a decision that you made when you started?
Yeah, I'd say it's the culture. Very few people post on their personal page, and my reasoning for it is because those are my friends, and I don't know. The people who like my like page, they chose to follow that and they chose to be a part of that. The people that are my friends in my personal page don't necessarily want to see all of the, the beach body and the fitness and everything. They just want to be my friend. They just want to,
Right.
So I like to keep them separate for that. But yes, it's our team culture. We all have like pages. We can reach more people. Also, I don't want crazy people seeing my kids and seeing their names. And I don't know if anyone follows me, but on my like page, I never name my kids. I'll say little lady or little man. But on my personal page, and if someone really wants to, they could figure out their names. But I don't want crazy people following, my personal life. They can follow my fitness life and all that. And I'm not going to put their names out there. And some people do, and that's fine. That's just how I feel comfortable, what I feel comfortable with.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, it's so fascinating to me how different teams do things differently, and I think most of us on this call anyway are in some sort of way trying to grow that like page, and it's challenging when you've started with a personal page and trying to jump over. And I don't know if you guys listened to the Christine Dwyer podcast on this that I posted in this page for this call, but it was so good, and she said a few things like, you max out at 5,000 followers or friends on your personal page, but you don't have a maximum on your like page. And so, yeah, you might get more likes right away on your personal page, but I mean, the possibilities it's wide open on your like page. Anyway, she goes into that, but it is hard at first because at first it's quiet, it's crickets, and when you're used to getting like a lot of feedback from your personal page, it's hard to pull back and be okay with like 1 or 2 clicks, and it's like, okay, where's everybody at? But I have been doing more, and it's funny, it does kind of slowly start. It's not nearly what my personal page is, but it's better than it was. And I know like Monica here, she's grown her page from 0. She started in October, I think, and now she has like 6 or 7 or 8,000 likes or something crazy.
Wow.
She's now working on trying to build their interaction on the page. But yeah, it's a whole really fascinating world, isn't it?
Yes. And that, if you also want your personal page people to see your like page, you can tag yourself, like I talked about. And then you can invite all of your personal page people to like your like page. Mm-hmm. So those people can come over. How I get likes right now is I made a video, and maybe if you've seen it, it's a video, because video ads do the best. It's a video. I think I was doing a little, maybe 2 or 3 moves from PiYo, and I made it into an ad. Hold your camera like this when you take the video, and then you can make an ad for likes. And it usually should be less than 10 cents per like, but that's how I've grown my page. And the 10 cents per like has been worth it to me because I've tapped into my cold market now. Whereas, I've been doing this for almost 2.5 years. And so I'm not running out of personal people, but I just want new people to invite and so I can reach more.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, does anybody else have any questions before we log off? You guys can wave again. I don't know if I muted you or if you muted you. I don't know. Okay. Well, thank you, Jamie, so much. It's late there. It's almost 10 where she's at. I know, Melissa, you too. So thank you for taking the time to do this and put together the presentation. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Boiler up.
Go Illini. All right, Jamie, thanks so much, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.